Yo, welcome back to KAMMA. I'm Khalil Deal.
Andy O.
We are KAMMA, about to talk about our final predictions, thoughts, and weigh-ins for UFC 306 Noche. And this is for the main card. And this is for of course, the main card with Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. We're going to start it off with the first fight of the main card here. We got Ode Osborne versus Ronaldo Rodriguez. Now, I'm going to start this one off, man. Look at Ode Osborne, man. This guy looks in great shape, man. He's really built. He's very muscular. He looks really good there in the weigh-ins. But Ronaldo Rodriguez, look at his face. He looks like a freaking maniac, man.
This guy went nuts at that press conference thing.
Look at him. He looks absolutely insane. Look at his face. He's screaming there. He's nuts. He's also ripped and also fairly muscular as well. I know Odie's going to be a little bit bigger than him. But I just don't like Ode Osborne's chances on the ground. I know that Ode Osborne is not really the greatest grappler. He makes a lot of mistakes. I can't trust Ode Osborne anymore, man. I like this guy, but man, he has disappointed me so many times over and over again. He makes stupid mistakes when he fights. He leaves himself in bad positions to get submitted when he gets taken down. And I think that that's exactly what Ronaldo Rodriguez is going to do. He's going to make a game plan to take down Ode Osborne, get him down, start working his way to getting himself a submission. If Ode Osborne gives up his back like he does fairly often, he'll get submitted by rear naked choke. I mean, his last two losses were by rear naked choke. Jafel Filo was able to give him a rear naked choke, and so was Asu Almabayev. Asu Almabayev was so much shorter too. He was a tiny guy compared to Ode. So the height advantage of Ode doesn't scare me. It's not even that much of a height advantage anyways. He's only like 1 inch taller. He's going to have a crazy reach advantage, but like I said, he never really uses it. Like I said, I have no faith in Ode Osborne losing 3 of his last 5, man. I like this guy, Ronaldo. He's been winning lately. I like the submission he got on Dennis Bondor in that last fight, and I think that's what he's going to do.
He was also decent on the feet against Bondar that fight.
He was, and guess how he beat Dennis Bondar? By rear naked choke.
That's right.
And the last 2 losses have been by rear naked choke to Osborne. So I think it's a match made here for the submission. I like a subber decision for Ronaldo Rodriguez here, man. What about you?
Yeah, give me Ronaldo Rodriguez by sub here also. I think if he's not having success on the feet, I think the fact that he's orthodox and Osborne Southpaw may open up a couple of kicks for him before he takes it down. And there you got to account for stupid mistakes, right? Like Odie thinks he's better than Rodriguez on the ground. That's what he was saying. So I guess we'll see. So give me Rodriguez, the lunatic, in round 2 sub.
All right, man.
That's a call.
In agreement here with the first fight of the main card. Let's move on up. Next fight here, we got Esteban Ribovics against Daniel Zellhuber. All right.
All right. Yeah, I still got Zellhuber here. This is going to be a crazy fight also. I think Zellhuber is more technical, and he's going to be able to use his range. He's going to be able to maybe even incorporate a little grappling because he knows what to do down there, as does Ribovic. But I think Ribovic's game plan is really heavy on the power shots at the to get the fight where he wants to go. And I think if he stays on his horse and everything, I think Zellhuber should be able to get the decision win here.
Yeah,
But
man.
it's like you can't really say for sure how a guy's going to win here. Like Ribovic can get subs too, so he has to be careful at the same time, Zellhuber. But I think Zellhuber's on a little roll here, and I think he gets the win.
Yeah, man, I got to stick with Zellhuber as well. Daniel Zellhuber is really good, man. He looks really good here. Ribovic looks a little bit thicker, but Daniel Zellhuber is much more ripped. They're both pretty muscular. Esteban kind of looks a little bit bigger. That's about it, though, man. But Zellhuber's, he's tall, he's lean, and he's not skinny. You can see that he's got some muscle there. Um, yeah, man, he's just too good. Daniel Zellhuber, man, on the feet, man. Let's not forget that he's got the amazing, crazy reach advantage, like I was talking about, man. Um, we're talking 8-inch reach advantage for Zellhuber, man, and he knows how to use it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I see him, staying on the feet, staying at a distance and piecing up Rabovics with some good punches and kicks. And he has grappling in his back pocket if he needs to use it as well. He's got some jujitsu. He's very good as well there. So I have Zellhuber winning this one by, I'm going to say he wins by knockout or decision. I don't think he subs Rabovics, but I think he wins by knockout or decision. What about you?
No, I say decision, most likely, but a little confidence as to how this fight's going to end or when it will really end. So, yeah.
All right, we're still in agreement with Daniel Zellhuber, man. Perfect. Let's move on up to the next fight here. Next fight we got here, Diego Lopez against Brian Ortega. Who you got here, NDO?
Here I still got I'm on the Diegos Lopez train. It took me a bit to get on it. I picked against him after that Movsar Evloev fight where he lost, but he hasn't lost since then. I'm not coming off. I think he's a lot faster than Brian Ortega. This is one of those speed kills fights for me, and I think on the feet it's not even close. I think he's way more intense than Ortega. The fact that both these guys are going to be in as far as it goes, like in tip-top fighting shape. They both got full camps here. I think it's going to show with Lopez by being more aggressive and just being too much for Ortega to handle. And I think he's going to hurt Ortega at some point and end up getting him down there and slapping on some kind of brutal looking sub there that Ortega's just not going to be able to get out of, or knocking him out when that doesn't work. So sub or knockout for Diego Lopez for me.
All right, man. I'm still on the Diego Lopez train for sure. Look, Brian Ortega didn't really look good in the weigh-ins, man. Look at his face there too. He looks a bit like stoned almost,
He
man.
always looks like a weirdo.
That's true, but I mean, he looks like he had a hard weight cut, man. He came out looking
Yeah,
pretty skinny.
you know what? It's possible because he was talking about moving up weight classes and he said he's still going to be moving up. So that's probably going to be after this fight. So there you go.
Yeah, so he probably had a tough weight cut there. Made it to the 146 there, but you could see in this picture that he doesn't look that good, honestly. Lopez looks phenomenal. Look at him; he's got muscles there. He's ripped. He looks in really great shape. He doesn't look like he had a bad weight cut at all. He always stays in good shape too, Diego Lopez, man.
He also has a decent amount of height on Ortega.
Yeah, he will have a 3-inch height advantage. So that's good for Diego Lopez. He's going to be the bigger guy. As you can see, he looks bigger. I like that too. He's also younger too. And he also has a reach advantage, man. So many different advantages for Diego Lopez here, man.
Let's not forget the damage. I think Lopez took a lot less damage than Ortega overall.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, getting finished by Yair Rodriguez, getting finished by Max Holloway. That was a pretty brutal doctor stoppage too. That Max Holloway
Yeah.
felt. Remember?
Look, the fights he's won, he's been brutalized too. Like it's
Yeah.
one of the reasons he's had only 5 fights in 6 years or whatever, you know? So
Seriously. So, and even against Volkanovski, he took some damage. So, yeah, I like Diego Lopez to win by submission or decision, maybe even a knockout. But Brian Ortega is tough as fuck. So I don't believe that Diego will knock out Ortega. I like the more possibility of a sub because Brian Ortega likes to fool around on the ground there. He likes to try to use his jiu-jitsu as well. I think these guys will scramble a lot. And, if this fight stays on the feet, though, I think Lopez, I like the way he punches a little bit better than Ortega. I
yeah.
think he's a pretty decent boxer, but I like Lopez. He's been getting better at striking and at boxing. So, but I definitely think Lopez is dangerous on the ground, and I think he could latch up a sub, man. Like I said before, I don't think Ortega's invincible from getting sub.
No.
So Lopez by submission or decision for me. We are in agreement again in the main card. Let's keep on moving up here. The next one we got
All
Valentina
right.
Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso here.
Yeah, so we got Alexo Grosso, the way you called her the last time. Against Valentina. Yeah, bro, my pick's still gonna be Shevchenko here. I think she's not only gonna have that old bitch like vengeance and intensity and craftiness and all that stuff, but she's also gonna have the bitterness because she feels like she was robbed in that last fight. And yeah, I think she's gonna come up with a couple different looks for good old Grosso, and she's gonna be able to use some of that championship experience to put her away in a very, very close fight, man. That's what I say.
Man, both of these girls
Yeah.
look good. You know, they're both in great shape. In the
No
weight,
fighter missed the weight at all this event, I just want to say.
that's true. Yeah, nobody missed weight. Um, and by the way, we're doing this. This is a new video. We're doing the weigh-ins this time because the ceremonial face-offs were way too late tonight. We wanted to get this video out for you guys, so we're doing a new one here with the weigh-ins. So hope you guys like it. So yeah, basically, you know, Valentina, I find that she looks a little bit bigger. I know that Grasso looks good there. She looks muscular. She was flexing in this one, but when she first came onto to get weighed, I saw she was a little bit skinny, very skinny legs, very skinny waist and stuff. And it looked like to me the Valentina looked a little bit thicker and a little bit more muscular and bigger. So I think Valentina is going to be the bigger girl in the cage today this time around. And yeah, man, I think Valentina can do it. I think that she could beat Alexa Grasso this time around. Like I said, when she lost last time, it was a silly mistake. When she did that spinning kick, side kick, that ended up not working, and then gave her back to Alexa Grasso, and then Alexa Grasso just jumped on her back and subbed her. That's not going to happen this time. You know what I mean? I'm sure she's replayed that scenario in her head many, many times, and she's definitely not going to let that happen this time around. I think Valentina comes with a better game plan, and she's going to need to really convincingly beat Alexa if it goes to the decision. Because if it goes to the decision, they are going to give it to Alexa, I think. So she's going to have to convincingly beat her.
I don't think
Maybe
that's going to happen.
maybe even get a knockout or a submission or something. But I like Valentina to and New get her belt back and get back in the game. And she's always been a champion. And you know, she could beat Alexa Grasso. And like I said, in the last fight, I thought she won. The judges scored that messed up.
I'm
And
counting on the judges not to be biased this time.
exactly. I mean, last time, you know, that one judge that scored it a 10-8 round, which made no sense. Valentina was supposed to win a split decision win in that one, and she got robbed. So
I
hopefully
do
this time
think,
it goes in her favor.
yeah, I do think it's going to be close. Like, I don't think one is going to be convincingly, winning over the other. So let's just hope the judges do their jobs and the feisty, vengeful Shevchenko is going to come out with the win here.
All right. Yeah, I just hope that she just strikes more. Like, I mean, if we can see
Yeah.
it black and white and you can see that she lands more punches, lands more strikes, significant strikes or total strikes, she has to land more, significantly more than Alexa to get the win. All right. So let's move on up. We're both in agreement again with Valentina. Nice. All right. Let's move on up here to the next fight here, the main event of the evening. We got Mirab Zvalishvili looking pretty nutcase there, screaming against Sean O'Malley here. In this one, I'm sticking with Sean O'Malley. I got to go with Sean O'Malley here. The guy looking in the weigh-ins here, I mean, Zvalishvili looks pretty good though, man. He's pretty muscular there. He's pretty big. You know, Sean O'Malley looks the same, still lean, mean machine. He's got, he's still got some muscles there, but he looks good. He's ripped. But again, it's like night and day in the striking. You know what I mean? Like Sean O'Malley is just a way, 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 way better striker. He hits way harder. He's going to put way more damage on Mirab in this one. And I heard that he talked about wanting to like really badly hurt Mirab and like knock him out, like viciously knock him out. That's what I heard. So I think he's going to go out there, viciously knock out Mirab, avoid the takedowns, stuff a lot of them, maybe even hit him with a knee when he tries to come down. I mean, he's a short guy, Mirab. The height advantage for Sean is absolutely insane. We're talking a fucking serious, significant height advantage for Sean O'Malley at 5'11" to 5'6". 5-inch height advantage is a lot. Also with a 4-inch reach advantage for O'Malley. You could piece him up on the feet easily. I think he puts way more damage on Merab. Merab's going to shoot a lot because that's what he's going to do this whole fight. He's going to shoot for takedowns. I think Sean O'Malley lands a knee or something devastating that'll put him away. So I got Sean O'Malley by knockout to win this one here and still.
Yeah, I got to go with Sean O'Malley also. I think the UFC wants him to win more. I think it's going to be in the first half of the fight where he's going to find that kill shot. He's definitely got to beware of Merab's takedowns. He's going to look, if the fight goes the distance, he's probably going to have 50 attempts. The guy always tries to take you down, but half the time or more than half the time, it's not even to get you down there. It's just to put you into positions where you're wasting your energy. And if he gets in close enough, like don't be surprised if Merab picks up Sean O'Malley and slams him down because he's that strong and he can do it. But I think O'Malley's takedown defense is very good. His ground game is also very good, but his lateral movement and his footwork is what's going to win him this fight before he finds that kill shot from an angle, I say, because that will keep him fresher longer, and he's not going to fall into Merab's trap of getting all tired out. So yeah, I can definitely see a knee at some point, but I can also see a nice, precise kill shot from an angle where Sean is, where Merab is not, and he kind of doesn't expect the shot coming in. So yeah, I do pick O'Malley by knockout in the second round.
There you have it, folks. We have not changed our picks from the early predictions. Everything stayed the same. We are in agreement with all of the fights in this UFC 306 Noche.
Should be a good sign.
It
right?
should be a very good sign. And we'll stay tuned for our betting video. And normally when me and NDO agree on all the fights, we make money. So KMMA, baby, stay tuned for our bets video coming up next.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, folks.
For free.
Peace out.